Hello, Chris Green here with the Flood Insurance Guru. Today we're talking about flood map updates coming to Carroll County, Georgia in August. These are pending, so it's not definitely these are going to go into place, but it's pretty certain that they will. So what are going to be the impacts in Carroll County, Georgia? Maybe Carrollton, Georgia, Temple, Georgia. All these different areas are looking at some flood map updates. So why is this? Well, one of the reasons for these flood map updates is, of course, a history of flooding in the area that has changed some things on some different rivers, Lake Tallapoosa. In areas like that, they have had some runoff issues. And so they've created some flooding issues where FEMA has come in the last few years and updated these maps. So we're going to talk about what the impacts are going to be. We're going to talk about what your flood insurance options are in Carrollton, Georgia, Temple, Georgia, and Carroll County, and all these different areas. So what are the impacts going to be? Well, there's going to be about 75 property owners that are going to be moved into from a low risk to a high risk flood zone. So what does this mean? Well, this means that you're going to go from not being required to carry flood insurance to now being required to carry it. So then this could have a big impact on your property values. You know, can you fight it? Yes, we can fight the flood zone change for you here at the Flood Insurance Guru. However, we want to talk about what exactly your flood insurance options are, because getting a flood zone changed doesn't always work out. So what are the flood insurance options? Well, you really have two options. You have the federal government, FEMA, or the National Flood Insurance Program that you can go through. Now, if you're being moved from a low risk zone to a high risk zone, FEMA has what's called a newly mapped revision rule for the first 12 months. So what this means is you basically get those preferred rates for the first 12 months to help you adjust to being in a flood zone. So if you're looking at $250,000 in coverage, $100,000 in contents, you're generally looking at about $540 a year for that first year. However, after that first year, you could be looking at significant increases. So option number two is you can take a look at the private market, which we have about 20 different options here at the Flood Insurance Guru. So the difference in the private market compared to FEMA is you can get more than $250,000 on your building. You can get more than $100,000 on contents. You can get replacement costs on your contents, and you can get a temporary living expenses. So if your house floods, you have a place to stay. Now, what's also important with private flood is that sometimes it can be 50, 60, 70% less. You may not have to have an elevation certificate if you're getting a letter from FEMA stating that you have to have one. So these are what the options are and the impacts are going to be in Carrollton, Georgia, Temple, Georgia, and other parts of Carrollton, Georgia. So if you've got questions about these new flood maps that are coming to Carroll County, Georgia, please reach out to us. FloodInsuranceGuru.com. Go to our YouTube and our Facebook channels, The Flood Insurance Guru, where we do our daily flood education videos. You can also give us a call, 205-451-4294. Thank you.